In the previous segment, we discussed the factors that makes a person successful. We mainly spoke about commitment and human capital. We briefly touched on formal education. So the question today is, how big of a role does a formal education play in a person's success?
First, let's clarify that we are not addressing professions that need a license by law, and in order to obtain that license, you need to have a formal education, like becoming a doctor or a lawyer. What we are addressing are professions that you don't need a license in order to practice, or at least you don't need a formal education to get that license. What it basically gives you is two things. First, it gives an employer a certain amount of comfort that you have a certain amount of information. In addition, if you graduated high school and college and you have a degree, you demonstrated a certain amount of commitment and responsibility that is much needed in a job. Second, if you are pursuing a job where specific expertise is needed and you have a degree in that area, it's going to help you do your job better. So those two things are basically what a degree and a formal education give you in a profession where a license is not required by law. Now, it's important to note that in a job where a license and a formal education is not required by law, the more commitment you were able to demonstrate, the more you were able to successfully build your human capital, the less and less of a factor a formal education and a degree is going to play in your success. Especially if you're not looking to get a job in a Fortune 500 company where things are usually very formal.
We believe that the people in our community have a competitive edge when it comes to commitment and building human capital. Let's explore that in the next video. Thank you.